Three news stories for you. Firstly, was Shewa Robit town of North Shewa zone. Has it been taken by TDF and OLA or not? Because for the last 12 hours, we have been hearing claims from some Tigray-backed sources that TDF and OLA have entered Shewa Robit town. I have some updates for you. Secondly, views. International media, international organizations are now confirming about the arrests of large number of Tigrayans across Ethiopia, not only in Addis Ababa but also in other parts of Ethiopia too. Only difference is in the numbers. What are the numbers being quoted by Tigray-backed sources and international news outlets, international bodies like UNHCR and Ethiopian Human Rights Commission? We'll have a detailed look at massive arrests of Tigrayans. And thirdly, viewers, yesterday, US State Department spokesperson came under fire when he drew parallels between Ethiopia and Afghanistan. A reporter grilled him that why was he drawing such parallels. I have a video clip for you. Firstly, was Shewa Robit town of North Shewa zone. Has it been taken by TDF and OLA? Well, I think 2 days ago, I confirmed in a video that TDF and OLA had taken control of Sanbate and Atayai. Sanbate, Atayai, Karokare, and Kamise. Almost all major towns in Romia's special zone of Amhara region are under Tigray Defense Force and OLA. And TDF OLA duo was heading towards Shewa Robit town, major town in North Shewa zone of Amhara region. Yesterday, we did receive some reports about fighting along the road leading to Shewa Robit. That is what I can confirm, that fighting was happening, heavy fighting along the road leading to Shewa Robit. Is a TDF or OLA or both of them, are they in Shewa Robit or not? That needs further verification, because so far we have not received any visual confirmation about their entry in Shewa Robit. But yesterday Shewa Robit was under pressure. TDF and OLA were heading towards this place. Yes, they were faced with resistance as well. Ethiopian National Defense Force, Amhara forces, they were resisting yesterday. We could not get further updates. So let's wait a little. But Shewa Robit is under pressure. TDF and OLA, they are trying to take control of this key place. I'll update you after confirmation. So far, I am not in a position to confirm the claims being made by Tigray-backed sources that TDF and OLA are in Shewa Robit. Let's wait a little, viewers. Secondly, mass arrests of Tigrayans is now being confirmed by international organizations as well. Yesterday, UN Human Rights body issued a statement. International media has already been covering this development for the past a few days. Now, international bodies, UN, like UNHCR, is confirming mass arrests of Tigrayans across Ethiopia, especially in Addis Ababa. Even state-backed Ethiopian Human Rights Commission is also confirming these reports. Ethiopian Human Rights Commission says it's finding it difficult to compile a report about this development because obviously government bodies are not providing the necessary information to Ethiopian Human Rights Commission. So, international media, international bodies, Ethiopian state-backed Human Rights Commission, all are confirming that mass arrests of Tigrayans is happening. Question is, how many have been arrested so far? Here there is difference of opinion because Tigray-backed news sources say that the arrested are tens of thousands. But international news outlets, they are just saying that only a few thousand have been arrested. But both are confirming that Tigrayans have been targeted and they have been arrested. I have two video clips for you. First video clip is a statement from a UN human rights body about mass arrests of Tigrayans across Ethiopia. And second video clip is from a press briefing of US State Department in which the State Department spokesperson drew parallels between Ethiopia and Afghanistan. And he came under fire from a reporter who said, "Why are you drawing parallels between Afghanistan and Ethiopia? Is the situation in Ethiopia the same as it was in Afghanistan?" Watch two video clips. Thanks for watching.
We're concerned that arrests have been continuing over the last week in the Ethiopian capital, Addis Ababa, as well as in Gondar, Bahir Dar, and other locations, as police invoke the excessively wide provisions of the state of emergency declared on the 2nd of November to arrest, search, and detain people. These developments are all the more disturbing given that most of those detained are reported to be people of Tigrayan origin, arrested often on suspicion of being affiliated to or supporting the Tigray People's Liberation Front.
Unique, the context of Afghanistan is not something that the US government can replicate elsewhere. And so that is why we are being explicit in urging Americans to avail themselves of these plentiful commercial options.
Is your raising Afghanistan in that context only underline the point that the Secretary made on Friday, which is that you were worried about the state imploding?
No, it's a very practical measure, and we are trying to be explicit to the American citizen community there that there are these options available. The security situation is tenuous, of course. We are supporting the efforts of President Obasanjo and our partners to put the security situation back on a steadier and ultimately a better track. But we can't be the guarantor, and certainly not in a position to ensure Americans that these options will continue to be available.
There's a suggestion coming that there could be an Afghanistan type.
Well, we just
wasn't, unless I'm mistaken, it wasn't in his question. You just brought it up.
No, you are correct. We don't want there to be a misperception.
Well, there wasn't one.
Well, Matt,
I pay pretty close attention to these kind of things, and I don't recall anyone.
Matt, you're sitting in the front row of at the Department of State.
Yes.
There may be Americans around the world who may be under.
Ethiopia is like Afghanistan. That the U.S. was at war for 20 years.
Who may be under
and is withdrawing hastily.
Our point, Matt, is that
nobody has said this except for you,
Matt.
I don't get it.
I know you have a perspective sitting there from the front row, but we talk to American citizens all day, every day.
And you think that, so you're saying that there are American citizens who are in Ethiopia right now who think that somehow there's going to be a U.S. military evacuation of Americans from Ethiopia.
I am saying we do not want there to be a misimpression that anything like what was undertaken in Afghanistan, which was unique in history, could be repeated anywhere.